An update now on a Tipline investigation that exposed serious flaws within the Santa Barbara City Planning Department. During our initial report last year, city officials admitted they had a big problem that could come back to haunt thousands of homeowners. Now, the question tonight, has anything been done to fix it?
You know, I had to quit my job to move away. I can't afford to live here anymore now. It's costing me more and more money. It's not right.
Ann Childress lived through a nightmare trying to sell her Santa Barbara home. The city forced her to spend $60,000 on a long list of code violations, including reconfiguring a staircase and moving a wall less than 2 inches.
The wall used to be right there touching, and now we're just doing this and moving it off a ½ inch.
The city incompetence has caused good people to spend tens of thousands of dollars.
Realtor Steve Epstein represented Childress. He says this document, a ZIR, or Zoning Information Report, is at the heart of the problem. Before Childress bought the home on Calle Cortita back in 1998, city inspectors gave it a clean report, meaning the home had no violations. So Childress bought it. She lived there 16 years and never made any changes to the home. But when she tried to sell it in 2013, inspectors discovered a long list of violations missed by city inspectors 16 years before.
I think we should have and could have been able to identify these improvements when we were there in 1998.
Despite that admission by Santa Barbara City Planner Betty Weiss, Childress was on her own.
It's sad.
City officials admit they issued inaccurate ZIRs for decades. They don't even know how many. But those bad reports now pose a serious threat to homeowners.
They still are ticking time bombs. There's probably thousands of them out there. You can see where the existing grade was.
Land use planner Jared Gorin is an expert at navigating Santa Barbara's minefield of building codes and restrictions.
And then sure enough,
homeowners hire him to fight the city, and he's very busy. Here's a recent example. City inspectors called this a deck and accused the owners of not getting a permit to build it.
I'm just looking at it going, what the hell are you talking about?
Epstein called Gorin,
looking at it, it seemed pretty obviously a patio,
which is legal and did not require a permit. But the homeowners had to pay $800 to prove that it was a patio and not a deck. They eventually won.
The definitions.
So what does Gorin think about the city's current system?
I think it's broken. I think they are trying to fix it. I really do honestly believe they're trying hard to fix it.
And he says progress is being made. Mayor Helene Schneider agrees. Since News Channel 3 aired its first story on the ZIR problems, she says city officials and local realtors have been meeting to find solutions.
Waiving fees, so if we find that the city made an error or didn't catch something the first time around and caught something this time, that the property owner doesn't have to pay fees for it.
The mayor also says they are streamlining the process, making it faster and more convenient for everyone. But as you can imagine, the biggest sticking point at this point right now is what to do with those old ZIRs, those old ticking time bombs. Should they be grandfathered in? And what if the violations pose a health and safety hazard? At this point, nobody has an answer. The City Council is scheduled to discuss the ZIR mess next Tuesday. And of course, we will have an update for you. And by the way, Ann Childress, she finally did sell her home and then moved to the LA area. If you have a problem and need help, call our News Channel 3 tip line at 882-3903. Again, the number is 882-3903.